if I could.
Taryn grew up, as she puts it, in a long line of kitchen singers, learning Rodgers and Hammerstein musicals from her mom.
So you're the main vocalist?
Yes, I am. We're a singing and dancing trio.
Myself and Sam, we do all the dancing for the band. We choreograph all our own work. So once Taryn's up in the studio recording our beautiful music, myself and Sam's jamming to it in the studio.
We take our inspiration from music videos from the people overseas, Usher, Lady Gaga, everything like that. We try and make it our own as well, so we try and be original.
When Sam went to see African Footprint with her parents, she forgot the idea of accountancy and aimed headlong for the Waterfront Theatre School, where she met Taryn and where Yanez was doing everything to delay his dance lesson.
You all look like natural performers, but performing at the World Cup must have been something special.
Wow, that was another thing. It was the very first time we as a band got to perform in Johannesburg and on stages with Double HP and PJ Powers, and wow, you know, just being there and feeling the energy, and we're supporting the boys all the way.
Girls, I guess it's time to teach me how to dance even with my two left feet, but I'm not putting on a tutu.
Oh!
Sam grew up the daughter of a DJ dad, and so she could teach him to move whatever his musical influence is. But Yanez had other problems.
Why is my director laughing at me? Look at him.
Having represented her country in dance, Tamsin is also well qualified to help. This, however, was a bridge too far.
I also do my own choreography.
Our crew could bear no more, and we didn't want to mess with a lineup which got its first SAMA nomination within 6 months of formation.
Most of the times we perform in Joburg, and just being away from home for so long on tour, we love to come home to Cape Town. And one of our favorite places is Zanzibar, where we're at the moment. And it's just so beautiful here. The ocean, chill, great people. We love Cape Town people.
And the hot boys.
No comment.
So girls, you've embarrassed me with the dancing, but I'm going to get you back. I hope you brought your beachwear.
Yanez was on home turf and had arranged with Grant Williams a game that would salvage his reputation.
We've been doing all the dancing and all that girly stuff the whole day, so we're going to do something that I'm really good at, which is beach tennis. I don't want to injure myself. Should I go warm up?
Yeah, you go warm up and we'll get started over here.
See you girls just now.
What is beach tennis?
Beach tennis is a sport been going for about 30 years in Italy. We've just brought it up to South Africa. It's basically like a beach volleyball court with these carbon fiber bats.
Okay.
So you're going to kit it over the net, which is 5'7" high, into the demarcated area.
The girls are fast thinkers and are used to learning on their feet, so within minutes they had the master stretching for his shots.
I'm impressed, girls. Not bad. What do you think of beach tennis? You're out in the outdoors, can catch a tan.
Oh, we love this sport. It's awesome.
It's great. I can feel my calves working already.
You girls are pretty sporty and you've endorsed the Springboks this year.
This year is the Rugby World Cup, and for us as a band to be aligned to a brand like the Springboks is a big thing. Our goal as supporters for the rugby team is to get the entire nation together as they did for the World Cup, just to get everyone together, excited to support. Rugby is a very big thing, so go boys.
Their sports anthem, Play to Win, was such a rousing hit for Bafana Bafana that La Vuvuzela have now been invited to sing an encore for the Rugby World Cup in New Zealand.
We support each other completely to the max. That's what you need. And I think for now, where we are in this stage of the game, it's just so apparent that without a fantastic and strong team behind you, nothing is possible.
Hey Yanez,
Yeah?
tell me, am I holding my back right?
I think so. You just got... Ah! But you distracted me.
That's game, set, match.
No, that's cheating.
Bye.
Perhaps, but they do it with such style. If we can only get them pitch side at the World Cup, South Africa will finally have found its answer to the haka. After the break, New York designer Carolina Herrera launches her new fragrance in Joburg, and 10 bottles of this liquid gold must be won.
The idea of the new Carolina Herrera fragrance 212 VIP comes from that question you're asked at every single party of note. Are you on the list? Nothing to do with money, but everything to do with attitude. And that's exactly what set the tone for the launch in Joburg.
As the Big Apple of Africa, Joburg was the only place to introduce a fragrance inspired by New York's most creative young talents, those writing the future history of the city.
How has the Carolina Herrera 212 evolved over the years?
Well, there are different universes within Carolina Herrera. You first have the classic lines, which were created in the 80s, and then you have the 212 universe, which was created in the 90s. And then later, in 2007, was created the CH line. So these are three distinct universes which coexist and just complement each other.
Estee Lauder insisted that Carolina was the only designer with a perfume that she would wear, adding youth and dynamism to the respect in which the industry holds her. In the mid-90s, she launched the 212 universe.
More than a decade after 1996, we decided that it was time to add some fun and glamour to the 212 universe with the launch of 212 VIP.
Since the presentation of her first collection to a group of close friends in a New York apartment in 1981, her style has been refined, cosmopolitan, subtle, and elegant. She got into perfumes because she sees fragrance as the last and most personal detail in fashion. Since her daughter Carolina Jr. came on board, she's become central to the direction of new ranges and fragrances, and this is one she's been intimately involved in.
Great fun in the movie theaters alone.
Exactly, and then you have fun dancing.
Sometimes I have great fun dancing and having a drink
maybe
or
you
two.
can have fun drinking a margarita one night.
Or four.
Why not?
Filming the commercial took 4 days in an old hangar with 150 extras. It ended in a surprise party where guests entered on horseback via the fire escape. It's no wallflower of a fragrance.
So this is what gets you into the list.
Yes, this is what gets you into the list. I mean, this stunning bottle, it's luminous, it's gold. I mean, gold is such a big trend at the moment. It's got a lovely magnetic cap.
I love that. It kind of like comes together somehow. What are some of the smells that have been incorporated in here?
In the top note, we've got passion fruit and rum. It's very exotic. And in the middle note, we've got a bit of musk, as well as gardenia. And then in the final base note, we've got that ultra feminine vanilla as well as tonka beans.
It all just sounds so interesting, and with all these interesting scents, a girl has to just give herself a little squiz. Wow, this really smells so good. Now I know why I'm on the list, because I'm a VIP.
Crowning the highest point of Braamfontein, Randlords was exactly the venue required to set off this party.
With every event, you always look for a new, fresh venue, and with 212 VIP, it's all about a party. It's the life behind New York City, and Joburg is our city in South Africa. So this venue overlooks the beautiful skyline, and it's brand new, it's exciting, and everyone wants to come here.
The launch followed the theme of both the commercial and the Manhattan premiere. Glamour, extravagance, originality, and a door not everybody could get past.
I believe the notion of celebrity is changing completely. It's really not about bling, it's not about wealth. It's kind of become more of like an X factor. So, sorry Paris Hilton, but it's not that anymore.
Ultimately, I think it's somebody who's just very sure of themselves, who's comfortable in their own skin, and also who's doing their thing in their given career. I mean, just work your story.
It's about class, it's about style. And I think they've looked at the people that they thought, maybe we put these people together, the commotion, the concoction will bring out some class and style.
I love Carolina Herrera, so I wouldn't miss this for the world. 212, the original, is one of my favorite fragrances of all time, so yeah, I had to be here.
The consensus was that until you can afford your own Carolina Herrera original garment, wearing her scent makes you feel dressed to kill already.
If you notice where we featured our top hat this evening, you need to tell us where so you can enjoy the sweet smell of success by winning one of 10 bottles of 212 VIP.
To stand a chance of winning, tell us where you spotted the top hat at the Bion Basson wedding. Was it on A, the rugby field, B, the pyramid on the table, or C, the wedding cake? SMS your name followed by your answer A, B or C plus the keyword top to 35954. That's 35954. The winner of last week's prize of Dreamgirls tickets and a weekend of pampering at the Palazzo Monte Cassino is Noelle Redmond from Lanseria. Congratulations!
How it came to be April already, I really can't tell you. Time flies and that never changes. But as you've realized watching us for the past hour, top billing has moved to Tuesdays. Still 7:30, still on SABC3, and still your first class ticket to the very best of the good life. Until next week Tuesday, a very good night to you all.